Hello, hello, and welcome, beautiful cosmic beings of light and love. My name is Eve. My channel is Eve 44.4. Keep in mind, my messages are eternal and they're cosmic. Whenever you happen across this video, I hope there will be something here for you as guidance. Now, I'm dividing it into two parts as I normally do. The first part, I will be focusing on some of the light astrology with numerology. And the second part will be all the oracle card decks that I have pulled out here. If you feel like you want to jump into the oracle card guidance and messages, the timestamp is below. Here we are, entering the month of September. It's a pretty big month and there's a lot of very profound energies afoot. For the entire year of 2024, we are on the vibration of number 8, which is guiding us through dharma, karma, current life, past lives, future lives. It's the whole circle of life, if you will. And in the tarot, though, number 8 is the strength card. We are all being pushed by our soul, by our higher self, by our guides, by the cosmos, if you will, to build greater inner and outer strength. And resilience is the word I kept getting here today. Resilience. This is about how fast can we bounce back when something comes into our life. Are we going to be able to respond, or are we going to react? Because reaction usually comes from something in us that is not healed, something that we're still working on. There's a trigger there. This is more about building a response to life, to others around us, and a response to our own inner being as well. The energy of the lion is about building inner courage and seeking personal freedom to be who you actually are when all of the masks are removed. Who are you if you had absolutely nothing? No family, no name, no culture, no religion. That's when you see who you are. And that energy of Leo, or the lion, is really inviting. In fact, it's drawing each of us out. It's pulling us out of our comfort zones to become visible in our lives. And the other thing we're being pushed on all of this year to work on is where in our life we need to build greater inner strength and resilience. Where do we feel that we don't have enough courage? We lack the self-confidence or the self-esteem. And we are being drawn, each of us, to that area of our lives to work on. So every month we have an energy of that month to add on to that number 8. But keeping in mind that the 8 energy is present every single day. So as we jump here into September, we are still in the energies of the Lion's Gate. That all closed down, but did it really? Because we have one last aspect coming in to throw us through maybe anything we left, any rock we left unturned, okay? And that will be the third and last Mercury square Uranus here, before Mercury leaves Leo and enters Virgo. Mercury is now moving still very slowly. Mercury just came out of retrograde last week, and it exits the storm, what is called the storm window, where it's moving very, very slow. It exits that on September 4th, and it's going to be moving very quickly then towards its completion in the sign of Leo. And before it does that, it's going to meet up one last time with Uranus. However, it's going to be in a different energetic format. And I would like to dive into that, and then we'll go back to the energy of September. This is just really interesting energy. On its journey through the Mercury retrograde, Mercury went retrograde at 6 degrees Virgo, all the way back to 21 degrees Leo. It's completing its cycle in Leo. It re-enters Virgo on September 8th, where it's going to stabilize itself. Mercury feels very, very at home in the sign of Virgo. And in fact, of all the 12 signs, I honestly think Mercury is perhaps at its best, clearest, most discerning in the sign of Virgo. And it's going to be in that sign language from the 8th of September through the 25th, 26th, where it's going to be at play with all the planets in earth signs and water, which will be giving it that extra energy and support that Mercury's going to need here. While Mercury's been traveling through Leo, it's been more challenged than anything else, or I shouldn't even say challenged, it's been pushed. But the push is to move us all out of our comfort zones, to widen our perception and our perspective so that the new can more easily come in to meet us. And that's what this journey has been all about. It's been pushing us all into greater personal empowerment and authenticity, and where can we speak our truth in our lives as well. There's been a whole thing around truth with this. Now Mercury is going to make its last hit here before it leaves Leo on September 6th, and it's going to do it now as it's exited its storm period. However, it's going to square Uranus while Uranus is almost standing still, because Uranus has slowed down significantly in the last 2 weeks, but in particular the last 5 days since the super blue moon. When we hit that super blue moon, I think that was August 17th, I think, 17th, 18th, somewhere around there. When we hit that blue moon, Uranus was really slowing down. And right now it's completely stopped. It's getting ready to go into its retrograde here on September 1st. And in the first 5 to 6, 7 days of that cycle, Uranus is barely moving. And this is going to be interesting to watch in our lives, because Mercury is coming in and pretty much hitting Uranus while Uranus is not moving. What it's doing though, because Mercury's going to hit it and move very quickly past it into Virgo, it is releasing for us the energies that we need to be tapping into. There could be answers coming to you, there could be solutions, there could be sudden light bulb moments of realizations and recognitions. And do listen to my super blue moon video, that's very important. And it leads us into this one, into the September energies. I feel like there's going to be a big breakthrough and awakening here within our very consciousness, but more than anything within our ability to perceive. So our perceptions around a situation, a belief, a way of thinking about ourselves, thinking about others, seeing a situation, I feel like our perception is going to suddenly shift. And it could be some deep realization that comes in from us, from within our very being, could be something happening around us. But that last hit to Uranus is an awakening of some form. It's a breakthrough. Understand, sometimes breakthroughs have to come through breakdowns. But Uranus is the maverick, and I feel like as Mercury hits it and then exits, it's going to leave each and every one of us with something, and it's going to be something very important here. All right, so please do pay attention as we're going into this. Now Uranus is with us all of this weekend going through Labor Day. It's barely moving. It could mean that our energy is a bit up and down. You know, Uranus comes and goes like lightning. So we could suddenly feel very energized and then very de-energized. Please pay attention and take control of your own energetic field. You are responsible for that. Now, as we enter September, we're doing that with all of these planetary shifts, Mercury coming out of the storm, Uranus going retrograde, we have the new moon on September 2nd, and we have Pluto at the 0 point pretty much all of August. Pluto is at the 0 point, and it's entering its last almost 3 months in Capricorn here on September 1st. So we are entering September like a whirlwind. Right away, September 1st, September 2nd, all of these energies around us and building and showing us how the new pathways are coming into our lives. And that first whole week of September could end up being somewhat intense, okay? Now, what is the numerology? Well, we have a double 9. We have a double 9 here because 918 is 999. Whenever we are confronted with that double or triple 9, it means that big cycles in our life are completing right now. And if there's been anything in your world that you've been working very hard on, I need this to be done, I really need this completed, whether it's an educational thing, whether it's something to do with work, whether it's a negotiation of some form, or you just want a cycle, an emotional, mental cycle ended because you're done with it, yet it somehow doesn't seem to quite leave you. Understand this double 9 energy with this new moon coming in within 24 hours is giving you the opportunity to exit it. So we've got 2 exit messages this week with Mercury square Uranus and with this double 9. And then think about this, Pluto is going to be stuck at the very end of Capricorn, 29 degrees of Capricorn. It is going to stay there. It is not going to go back any further. So we've got that 9 energy there. All of August through the first part of September, actually the first half of September, we have Neptune at 29 Pisces. In fact, Neptune went retrograde at 29 Pisces. Again, we've got that 9 energy there. So we've got Pluto, we've got Neptune, we've got Uranus, we've got Mercury. These are big moving vehicles here in terms of energy. And it's all working for us, okay? Please know that this is all working for you. There's immense divine guidance here. Your soul family and group, your angels, your guides, the divine source creator of all that is, Father, Mother, God, however you look at the divine in your life, is pushing us through to where we each need to be. And this is a great thing because we've got so much spiritual help guiding us that there's almost nothing we can't ask for and be given some form of guidance. And that's why I brought out all my different decks today to see what kind of guidance is indeed coming in here. But that double 9 energy is very powerful. It's an ability to firmly exit cycles that we could have been on many, many lifetimes. We could have been on those cycles on the earth or elsewhere in the cosmos. It's a golden opportunity or doorway to exit here. Now, number 9 has 2 other powerful, powerful meanings. One, it's a harvest time. When we get to number 9, in terms of 9 lives, we get to see what we've created. There's a reward cycle that comes in with that 9. It's a very powerful spiritual number where the spiritual warrior, the light warrior, those of us that have carried those 9 wands, right? The 9 of wands, think about it, the wounded warrior. We've been working at this for so long, throughout probably lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. There is some form of a harvest that is now being given to us. I can't tell you what the exact timeline is. I know we've got our second super full moon, the most powerful of the 4 super full moons. We had the blue moon in August, we have the one September 17th, and we have one in October and November. We've got 4 super full moons in a row. The one on September 17th is the one that's closest to the earth. It will be the biggest super moon, and it is a lunar eclipse that begins the next cycle of eclipses over 2 years in the sign of Pisces and Virgo. All right, so we've got a lot of energies. I mentioned Taurus, I mentioned Leo, we've got Virgo, we've got Pisces. All the signs are present in one form or another, but look at the energies that these represent. We've got 2 earth, we've got fire, and we've got water. And where's the air? We've got Jupiter and Gemini. Yeah, we've got everything here helping guide us through this. So as we go into the new moon, so we've got 2 astrological events here, actually 3 in September. We have this huge lineup of planetary changes and shifts on 9/1, and then on 9/2 we have the new moon in Virgo at 11 degrees of Virgo. So we've got a lot of 1 energy here. It's an 11 energy. The moon and the sun are both lined up at 11 degrees Virgo here on September 2nd, and the numerology for that day is also a 1. And so right now we can see that there's 2 numbers that are very prevalent here. The 9 9s, we've got a lot of 8s, and we've got a lot of 1 1 1s or 11 11. Yep, very beautiful new moon in Virgo. It's going to start the stabilization process, and then Mercury's going to enter Virgo and further ground us in to this stabilization. So what does that mean? The Virgo energy is bringing in for us discernment, perseverance, that message that's of step by step it's a process that we're going through. Everything in our life right now is a process. We can't go from A to F. We have to go A, B, C, D, E to F, right? It's a journey we're on here, and the Virgo energy is going to be guiding us here. Once we hit that new moon, that 11 energy is the manifester. Please know you've got magic at your fingertips. We go right away after that in 2 weeks into that beautiful, powerful harvest moon, super full lunar eclipse, full moon in Pisces. And the numerology around that is it's a double 7, because we've got the full moon, the sun and the moon at 25 degrees of Pisces in Virgo. And the final numerology for that day is 25, which reduces to a 7. So we've got a double 7 going on for the lunar eclipse and the full moon. A lot of energy, so please pay attention to the numbers here. Now I'd like to dive in and look at what are the messages from our guides here, going through all these September energies. And be aware, I'm going to post another video for the lunar eclipse. It's going to be specifically the messages coming through all of my different decks. And then we have the fall equinox on September 22nd. A lot of activity this month. Things are absolutely moving forward. Keep in mind, be grounded every day and be discerning of your energy. Virgo is very well known for creating healthy boundaries, having discernment, and knowing that everything in life is created step by step, and it has phenomenal follow through. So these are your superpowers going through the month of September. Alrighty, what do the goddesses want to bring in for us? Because we're in the goddess time now. Absolutely. And I picked both of my goddess decks. I was already getting a message about playfulness. Wow, I love that. We have the goddess Metis or Metis. She's the goddess of wisdom, number 35. That's a number 8. She is the goddess of wisdom. So the goddess of wisdom is guiding us through here. And you can see how she's got all of this energy, especially coming from her third eye and all around her crown chakra and above. So the energy coming in is coming from all of her higher chakras. There's divine wisdom and clarity that is being offered up to all of us if we simply open up our minds and stay open. Don't close your mind down, please. Know that divine knowledge and experiences are coming in for each of us. It's interesting because in this picture I'm seeing a crescent moon. And so this energy is already beginning here with the new moon in Virgo. I love this energy so far. So let me see if I can't find Metis. It's wisdom. She's the Greek goddess of wisdom. She's telling us that you know exactly what to do. So that's the message, intuition. And that reminds me that when I was speaking about the 9 energy, the third and probably one of the most important components around it, okay, so I'm clearing someone's throat for them, is wisdom. 9 is the number of wisdom and the hermit. It's going within. It's finding your answers from within. It's the path of self-reflection. It's the path of sitting with things, meditating, journaling, doing prayer work, doing affirmations, but going within for a while, hermiting within, if you will, being on an internal retreat that brings you the answers you seek. You know the answer here. The real question is, do you have the courage and the commitment to follow through with that answer? So that's what we're being presented with. See, 35 is an 8. That's the energy of the lion. Courage. The other question is, do you have the commitment? So we've got courage from the lion. We have commitment from Virgo. Because Virgo, once it commits, it sees it through. It's interesting how these energies are together. Do you have the courage and the commitment to make a wise choice? Your answer here is not to hide, right? Leo, you're here to be visible now. There's no more hiding. This is also an auspicious period when new relationships can be founded on deep truth that you share with others. So it's a phenomenal window of time where within your relationships, you want to build the foundation of truth, that everyone is transparent and sharing their truths together in unison. So what is the alignment message for her? Face whatever fears, whatever anxiety you have about saying no. So there's something that Metis is teaching us about boundaries. Don't be the yes person. If it doesn't feel right, don't say yes. Think about what your needs are here too. There's 2 things that Metis is pointing to us. It's what is best for you, for your own well-being and your own path, and what is the right thing to do. Sometimes we might need to expend our energy saying yes to something even if we're uncomfortable because we know it's the right thing to do, okay? So it just depends on your circumstance here. Yep. She's sharing with us that in a past life she made herself small so that people would like her, so that she would fit in. And so her lesson is the opposite. Stand in your light place. It's time. You've got wisdom within every cell of your body, and that wisdom needs to be shared now. You have an abundance of life force energy in you. So please come out of the shadows and let yourself shine. You know what? That's what Mercury going through this last hit to Uranus is in Leo. Mercury's saying, speak your truth. Doesn't matter if you're the only person left standing in the room. That truth belongs to you. If no one else is standing next to you, they're not your people. They are not your people. And that's okay, because when you let them go, they can go then find their people, and you can go find your people. This message is profound. So I'd like to pick some more messages from my Goddess Oracle deck. That was the Goddess Power deck. Okay, some of you are guiding children right now. Damara, guiding children. Oh, and for some of you, it's all about true love. I love this. Wow, we've got some very big messages on the table here today. Some of you, you're in the teacher mode, counseling mode. Perhaps you're raising a family, you're a teacher, and you're in the education system somewhere. you're just someone who is older, but you're guiding children right now, people that are much younger than you. Please know you're wonderful at counseling and you're wonderful at healing. So this is a counseling and a healing goddess. And she's letting you know that the wisdom you have has to do with the fields of education, the fields of healing, and the fields of counseling. This is your time to do this, right? And you might need to get some extra education for that. The second goddess is Guinevere, true love. We're on a path of true love right now. I'm feeling that for the next few months, there could be a lot of sacred unions coming into being, a lot of beautiful souls coming into new love, finding each other, or beautiful new love re-entering their relationship world. Guinevere shows up when true love is coming to you, but that true love doesn't always mean a romantic partner. It can be, true love. Maybe your true love is working with children, right? Maybe your true love is counseling. It's teaching, it's being a healer. Okay, it's not always romantic, though I want us to consider the romantic part of this, the romantic stirrings in your heart. If you've been having a lot of romantic stirrings in your heart, that no matter what you do to dispel them, they don't go away, it means the universe is bringing something to you. Please be open, okay? And it could be bringing you someone from a past life. We've got Isis, and she is the goddess of love. She's a twin flame. She had her divine counterpart. This situation involves past lives. Okay, so I'm getting right away from these goddesses that Damara, Guinevere, and Isis, that you are on a mission, and this month of September forward, you are being fully put onto your mission. And your mission is something that you started developing in other lifetimes. You may also, though, be pulling from those lifetimes superpowers and tools you had then that you don't quite remember, but they're coming back into being. You're remembering things, you're feeling things that you've never felt before, and that's why you might decide to pick up a book, seek out a mentor, go to a workshop of some form, because something in you is unveiling itself. 2024 is the year of the unveiling. I think for each and every one of us, there's an unveiling of self that is coming in. Now, Isis is speaking about past love as well, and she's mainly past love from another lifetime. Doesn't mean it's a past person from this one, all right? Could it be? Yes, but I'm not going there with that right now. I'm going with more a very strong soulmate, divine counterpart, past love. And this love could be friendship, could be business, where you're wanting to form this business with a partner that's a very strong soulmate of yours, where you've had lifetimes together to develop these skills. Now, the other and last meaning that Isis is bringing in here from past lives is number 9. She's saying that right now she's helping each of us wrap up any cycle from those lifetimes or from earlier in this lifetime that we have completed, okay? But past life memories could be coming in for each and every one of us. So I'd like to pick from the Healing with the Angels, because Virgo is one of the signs of the healer. Wow, my throat is really tickling. Something's going on here. Wow. We've got we've got children twice. Now, the other message with children, though, is you are a child of the cosmos. And it's time for you to play. Don't be so serious. Don't take life so serious. Embody joy, lightness, playfulness, please. That's my mission for you. Enjoy your life. Yes, we all have missions and challenges that we are meant to work through in this lifetime. However, it's not meant to be dense and somber. Wow. I'm going to turn the candles off. And serious all the time. Something's clearing. So let me know if you were having a reaction watching this, children, be playful, and miracles. What did I tell you? You're the manifester, that 11 energy. We are bringing in magic and miracles. Any more last minute? Any more? Okay, one more. Oh, wow, I love that. Okay, enchantment, the unicorn. Love it, love it, love it. Miracles and magic. And children, you know, children believe in the magical, right? They believe in it. Become childlike again, please. Believe that anything is possible. Believe in the magical. That's what I'm getting here across the board. Beautiful messages. So let's look at what the Tarot, I'm going to just move those cards out of the way. What does the Tarot want to bring in for us? For the month of September, what are the September energies? Okay, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, okay. Love, the Devil, Eight of Pentacles, and Justice. I might pick a clarifier for the Devil, but it's interesting that we've got Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, a lot of cups. So there's a love message. And it's one that's evolving because the page goes to the Knight. So there's some kind of love message evolving, but it's going to start small and then it's going to speed up a little bit. All right. And that was followed by the Devil. Okay. Now, that could mean a couple different things. I mean, the Devil in this with the Page and the Knight of Cups could be, you know, playfulness. They told me devilishness for some reason, not to take the devil in its seriousness in this spread, but to take it more lightly as devilishness, playfulness, but in a way that's, you know, sarcastic. You know how kids can tease each other a lot? So this might be a lot of teasing energy going on here, but it's also about playing with it. And the Devil energy speaks about passion. And so it's not just love. The Page and the Knight of Cups is very, very beautiful energy of pure love, but we're also adding some devilishness and some passion to it, right? Because then we have the Eight of Pentacles next to that and the Justice card, which means we are working towards this, that this is something that's on its way to you. However, because we've got the Cups and the Pentacles, it might be a little bit slow. It could be anywhere from 8 days, 8 weeks that I'm picking up here, or maybe we're even looking at within the next 8 months. But we also have Justice, and so Justice can be destiny. It's whatever's truly meant for you is coming in. And I'm telling you, so far with the Tarot messages, I feel like we've got love, we've got work, and we've got wisdom. Because Justice is the goddess of wisdom, and she again would be number 11. So we've got that 11 energy very strong. Please pay attention if you're seeing a lot of 11s. Justice is telling you again, you know what to do in this situation. You've got the intuition. She's also holding the scales of balance. So everything in your life that's not in balance right now is going to be balanced out. And whatever these offers are that are coming in, it's going to happen when your life is feeling more balanced out. It could also happen as we enter autumn and Libra season. All right, so there's a timing right there. And then the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups, that's water season. So we've got Scorpio coming up after that. And then we have Pisces. I feel though, whatever it is, I keep seeing the Knight going towards Justice. I feel like this love thing in your life has been already moving towards you for quite a while. It's been very slow moving though, but it's going to reach you, and it's going to reach you while you're busy working. That's the message I'm getting here. You're going to be working on your success, working on your career. You're not even going to be necessarily paying attention. So if this is someone new, for those of you that are single, you're not going to see them coming in. They could be all around you, but you're still diligently working, focused on your work, and you're happy that you're getting this energy, but you're not attaching to it, because Justice too is, her biggest tool is non-attachment. Become the observer. Don't attach to something. Observe it, see it through, know if it's meant for you or not, because some of the energy coming towards you, if this is romance, could be devilish, right? It may not be something, an energy that wants to commit to you. It may simply be an energy that wants to play. So before I finish with the tarot, I just want to pick a clear. Did I get an energy at the bottom? I did, the Death card. Okay, so we're getting a clarifier, and I feel like that's with the Devil. Okay, that's the clarifier. We're putting an end to anything that has no commitment power. That's what we're putting an end to. The Devil can also represent very strong limitations or constraints, someone feeling bound, like they can't move very much. You're putting an end to that at all. It's the death of those people in your life that can't commit, either because they have issues with commitment, or they're always in a place where they have to take care of things that they're working on, and they don't have the energy to commit to what you're bringing in. And the last card I'm getting is Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're moving away from this, okay? You're moving away from anything that is keeping you limited. And I like this one because the Nine of Wands in this deck reminds me of the Six of Swords, right? The ship is moving away from the rocky waters in towards those flames, up a pathway. This is a beautiful, beautiful message. You're moving away from anything that's not truly meant for you. Okay? Can I get any other clarifiers? I got the Four of Cups. Yeah, okay, that's the message too. Really become the observer, please, because I feel like even though there's this beautiful cup that's coming to you, whether it's friendship, romance, business opportunities, you're not sure. You're unsure of it. The Four of Cups here would be, I'm not sure. You need to seek counsel. You need to sit with it. You need to make sure, is this the right thing for you to do? And I'm feeling, I don't know that I'm going to be able to give you an answer today. Okay, so I think for each of you, yep, I'm not going to give you an answer. Nope, Ten of Wands. Okay, I'm going to stop pulling. But at the bottom, we've got the King of Wands, which means you've got to put yourself first. That's the actual answer. So all the different things coming towards you, and there could be a lot. If it's romance, there's a lot of different people around you. If it's work opportunities, it could be a lot of different opportunities, knowing which ones are the right ones for you. It could also be things going on in your friendship group or within your current relationship. If you're in a relationship, perhaps you or the person you're with are working very, very hard. And that's why we have the Nine of the Wands and the Ten of Wands. You're both exhausted. That's why I was getting the message of children twice. You need play in your life. You need to get out and just play like a child together. If this is about your marriage and you want to bring in more love and you want to bring in more play, move away from taking everything so seriously, please. Those of you that are in a marriage or in a relationship and you're juggling a lot of different things, all right? But no matter what, the final answer is the King of Wands, and that means you're going to be successful. Whatever you do, you're going to get what you want, but it's because you are taking a leadership position in that. You are deciding what is best for you. All right? So I hope that helps you with whatever it is you're going through here. And let's complete with some romance angels. That might give me a little bit more guidance on whether this is romantic, whether this is family, friendship. Okay, romance angels, what are the guidance here for September? Heart-to-heart conversations. Okay, so there might be some difficult conversations you're going to have. It's all about honesty. Honestly discuss your feelings with one another. And there could be a difference of opinion, because religious factors means you may not have the same opinion or the same belief. Religious factors is also my spiritual card. You've got to have these heart-to-heart, honest conversations in these situations in order to go on to the higher spiritual pathway here. It is a necessary ingredient. One more, romance angels. What's the final direction here, please? It's going to take time, though. Okay? Divine timing is at work, but it is worth waiting for, and it's worth putting your time and your energy into this. You know what I'm getting from this also? And that's for work and also love and relationships and friendships. Any relationship that truly matters to you, you need to be on the same page. I'm not saying you need to be the same religion, exactly the same belief system, but you need to see each other and hear each other and be fully visible to each other. You don't want to be like this woman facing him and he's looking away. See how there's not mutual reciprocity there? That's what you don't want in your life, whether it's friends, romance, or business. You want to be fully facing each other in your authenticity. And then you can ask, can we move forward together, or is this time for our paths to split? All right, I feel like there's a lot of energy going on for many of us, decisions that we're going to be making around this theme. So let's see, one last guidance message from the twin soul. Yeah, your spiritual journey. This is about your spiritual journey. Your spiritual journey is beginning, and watch out for the signs, okay? So look for the signs that are guiding you on your journey here. You're not going to miss them. I'm telling you right now, you're going to see the signs very, very clearly. Yep. And then build the connections that you know are eternal and unbreakable. That is a phenomenal message. Build the connections you know have commitment and courage, right? That's what the goddess Metis was telling us from the very beginning. Shine your light, stand in your light. Do it with courage, confidence, and commitment. And these are the connections you want. Beautiful messages here today. So I would like to just see if there's some kind of timing message that we need to know, because we had divine timing is at work in your love life, but that can be divine timing in your work life as well. So what is this divine timing? What are the messages with divine timing? Oh, I got my yes or no deck. A gentle yes. There's possibility here, not certainty. Okay, so I picked the other deck up by accident, but no accident. This is a message for someone. Let me read it again. A gentle yes. That's not a firm yes. There's possibility here, but not certainty. And that is one of the messages here. Oh my gosh, and then at the bottom, the timing will surprise you once you fully let go. Okay, yeah, let go and let God, right? Let go and let Goddess. You know, the let go and let God, that pretty much means hand this over to your soul, your higher self, your guides, God, the divine, and get your ego personality out of the way, because your higher self and your guides are going to surprise you. So let's see, where, is there any other timing? The timing will surprise you. Any last timing message here? I don't think we're gonna get one. January. Whoa. Okay. I got 2 timings. I have January, and they told me to read the back. There simply is no timing right now. Do more work and research, and a timing will emerge. So for some of you, something in the middle of winter, January is going to be a significant month. For others, this is already happening in your life. For others, it's coming in autumn and Libra season. And for others, the timing's just going to surprise you. So I can't give you a timing, but I'm hopefully giving you something here around this. Wow. I love it. Yep, beautiful messages. And from my third and last deck, an affirmation to send you all on your journey through September. Wow, I had to pick one of my long ones, huh? There is a light at the end of this tunnel. Have patience and keep moving forward. You know, it's funny, when I think about Virgo, Virgo is the quintessential sign of patience. And moving forward, don't give up, keep moving forward, it's gonna come. Have patience and keep moving forward, and then rest when needed, because you need to be in a place of balance. So your affirmation is, I am going in the right direction. You are going in the right direction. Alrighty, those were all of our messages for the September energies, sending you all so much love. And please check out my website, eveellie.com, my Instagram channel, eve.ellie. I have my astrology form coming up here on Sunday, September 15th. You will need to pre-book that through my website or reach out to me directly. I'll be going over all the eclipse energies, the autumn equinox, and Mars entering its cycle across Cancer and Leo. I didn't have time to talk about that today, so I'm going to leave that for next time. But yes, check that out, and I will be looking at everyone's chart there that day, whether it's over Zoom or in person, or if you just choose to get it and you'll receive the recording after the fact if you can't be there in person or via Zoom. But if you're interested in knowing how these energies are going to affect your chart and what these energies are all about, please reach out to me or reach out to me through my website, eveellie.com. Sending you all so much love.